It's a new month, and that means a new club transfer, and this one is very sweet. Hey friends, and welcome to Olive Street Creations. My name is Michelle, and on my channel I like to share DIY home decor videos along with some other crafty projects. So on today's video, I'm creating with the July Club Couture transfer, so let's get chalking. For today's project, I have this fun wood cutout in the shape of a cutting board. I also have these cute little wood strawberries that I'm going to paint. And then of course, July's club transfer, the Berry Sweet Days of Summer. Love it, so cute. So I'm gonna paint my cutting board red before I chalk on it. And then I'm gonna make sure it's absolutely dry, give it a coat of wax to help protect my transfer. And then I'm gonna get to chalking. So if you're not familiar with Club Couture, it is a monthly subscription box where you receive an exclusive B-size transfer every month along with 3 coordinating paste singles, video and written instructions along with free shipping on your kit, exclusive deals throughout the year, and flat rate shipping on all of your Chalk Couture orders. So I did end up painting 2 coats of that red paint on there. And then when I went to do cleanup, my cleaning wipes just weren't really doing the trick. So I grabbed my board eraser, sprayed some water on my mat and on my board eraser, and look how easy that cleaned that up. So these board erasers are not just for your transfers and your chalkboards. So like I said earlier, I'm going to give this a quick coat of wax. I'm going to rub that on and then just wipe off all the excess. And again, this just helps protect your transfer. It keeps it from sticking to that surface since we did just paint it. And that way we'll have no trouble when we go to chalk our surface. So now I'm going to pull out my transfer. I'm going to give it a quick fuzz because this is a brand new transfer. So it can be pretty sticky. So I want to just take a little bit of that stickiness off of there. And then once I do that, I'm going to place my transfer on my surface. So I'm not doing the entire transfer like you would traditionally do a transfer. You'll see as we go along this project. So I'm going to use some of those cute strawberries along the bottom of my surface. And originally I was thinking I wanted to use pink. I thought that would look cute, pink and red. But ultimately I ended up grabbing my bright white chalk paste. And I'm glad I did. I thought this project turned out real cute with the white. So I'm just going to go ahead and chalk that. And you'll see as I go along, I'm going to chalk the strawberries on the bottom and the top. And then I'm going to chalk that cute phrase right in the center. And of course, before I continue on with each section, I want to make sure that my chalk paste is absolutely dry. I don't want to be smudging my cute strawberries on there. So in between each step, I'm going to dry that chalk paste to make sure that it doesn't smudge. So I'm going to take the transfer and I want to chalk that center phrase, the Berry Sweet Days of Summer. And you'll see I'm using my transfer backer where I just chalked on that transfer. And that's because the chalk paste is still a little bit wet right there. And so I don't want to smudge it on my surface. So I'm just kind of protecting my surface. So I'm going to go ahead and chalk the center. So you notice as I pull up the transfer, I'm adding a little bit more paste on there. And that's because sometimes with these tiny little letters, you don't quite get all the paste in there on the first swipe. So whenever I'm doing or whenever I'm chalking very small letters like that, I always like to pull up the transfer slow and add more chalk paste in that silk screen. So now I'm going to dry that section and then I'm going to continue chalking. So once I made sure all the chalk paste was dry, I tied this twine around the handle of the cutting board, and then I started going through all of my ribbon. I found this fun strawberry ribbon, but it was a little bit big for this project. But I did find this cute pink polka dot ribbon that has these red polka dots, and then this burlap ribbon, which is one of my favorites. I love it. I use it on so many projects. So this definitely needed a cute little bow at the top. So I am going to go ahead and put this bow together, and then I'm going to tie it at the top of the twine. And then I'm going to use one of my cute little wood strawberries as an accent. And you'll see here in just a minute, once I tied the bow on, I decided to add the strawberries. And since I had to paint one, I ended up just painting them all just to get them done because I know I'm going to use them on future projects. So once I got all of my cute little strawberries painted and dried, it was time to glue one on. I just used my hot glue gun to glue that on right in the center of my bow, and that is all set. So I hope you enjoyed this project. Thanks for watching.